quick morning chat, a word of encouragement, devotionals. I hope you guys are doing good. I enjoy hearing from you. So please leave a comment and let me know how you're doing. I have a question for you before we start today. I've been doing this around 10 Central, 10:30 Central. Would you guys prefer videos that do devotions early morning? Because then I just set them up early in the morning. That's what I was thinking for some people who are busy early in the morning, that I could just release them early. Let me know if that makes any difference for you, and then we could see. All right. So today is Friday. Yay. Friday in my house is deep cleaning day. So that's happening. But I wanted to talk to you. I was like, Lord, what do I talk about today? So today I wanted to talk about, this is what I felt from my heart. Like, we moms are so busy taking care of everybody, which is part of what we're called to do, right? Take care of the children, take care of homes. So that's important. But today I want to focus on, but are you taking care of you? Okay, this is an area I haven't done well in my motherhood vow, and I'm learning to do. So I'm here to encourage you. If you're still here, new at this, please learn from my mistakes. And if you haven't, and if you're good at this, please encourage the rest of us. But taking care of yourself. I think as a mom, you can get so caught up in the business because there's so much demand. Like, the little ones require a lot, like taking care of them, and it's a 24-hour job. Like, it's never non-stop, so you just keep going. But if I do what I did, I just keep saying, I gotta keep going, this needs to be done, this needs to be done. But there's always going to be something that needs to be done. As a mom, there will always be laundry, there will always be dishes, there will always be meals that need to be done, there will always be children who need bathing and clothes. There will always be. So it took me years to figure out I better just pause. I think I was on my 7th baby. Can you believe it? Before I realized, my body is exhausted. I gotta change something. So that is, my 7th baby. So I would have been a mom for like at least 15 years. 15 or 13 years before I figured out, okay, mom needs a break. I overdid it, and I'm learning every day. So take care of yourself. It's important. Rest is throughout the Bible. God calls us to rest. If you look at it, actually, women used to have to rest once, or at least we had to go away for 7 days during their cycle and rest. And so it's important that you take care of you, mother, like, so that you can be a better mom. Long term, you can be in this long-term high from India. Thank you guys for joining me. This morning, we're talking about the importance of self-care as a parent, as a mom, so that you can be able to continue to care for your children. You gotta take time to rest. I didn't do this well. I just kept thinking, there's so much to do, there's so much to do. But now, first of all, this is what I've learned. I have learned to just say one day a week or one afternoon a week, depending how life is busy. I try to go for a whole day, but if not, I do a whole afternoon. That I am just gonna have a me time, a rest. Doesn't mean there are no meals. So I prep meals ahead of time, so I have that ready. I do activities that are already set for the children that they can do on their own. Again, that's because I also have older ones. But even if I had younger ones, I would still do the same thing. So if I had little ones, let's say 6 and under, I would still plan a light afternoon for me. If I had really young one, I would plan a nap. That is important. I know in North America, I don't know why people don't think that, but if you are up nursing as a mom and you're busy through the night taking care of baby, it's important that your body is not a robot, right? It's important. Nap. Teach your children to nap. People would tell me, oh, my toddler doesn't want to nap. I'm like, so your toddler might not want to go to bed at night. Your toddler might not want to eat good food. Do you let them? No, I would just put my baby. I'll be like, okay, this is nap time. They were 3. You're still going to have a nap time. This is your time. Here's your new room. You're in your bed. You may not come out until that timer is done. So I would because I needed to catch up. I'd been up for how many times a night? 4 times a night with a newborn or a young baby that needed care. So it's important to take a nap. Now, on top of that, I would say I would take half a day. I would just honestly get your paper plates, get your food ordered in, or get my food that are frozen that you throw in the fridge. I mean, just make light meals and take it easy. Take some time where you say, I am going to have a lighter schedule. As a mom, you're never completely off, but you have to allow time for your body to replenish. I found I was a better mom if I rested. I was more alert. I wasn't angry. I wasn't like frustrated and tense. So you create a good atmosphere. So take time to take care of you. Now, down the road, like my oldest is 19, and I'm like, man, why didn't I do this? Like one of the things I didn't do, maybe you're better at it. One of the things I didn't do, I didn't take time to exercise. That was wrong. So I am trying to figure that out now. So I'm just starting it, but it's important for strength wise, long term. So I am learning, okay, man, for me to keep going, I gotta take care of this body, exercise this body so I have strength to take care of my children. But I'm doing it much later. So if you still have little ones, please start now if you haven't started, right? And if you're only one, it's never too late to start. So that is what I'm doing. Like this week I started going to the gym. That is new for me, but I realized for long term my body has to be strengthened to keep caring for the children, because it takes physical strength to be a mom. It takes emotional strength to be a mom. It takes spiritual strength. It's just the same time. One of the things I've done that I've been faithful to do is spiritual strength, to feed myself with the word, be in the worship, be in word and prayer. So that's important. But I neglected the other part, the physical, which I needed good rest. I needed to eat better, which I wasn't doing. Oh my goodness. So like about 2 years ago, I changed how I ate. But before that, I was full of sugar. I ate unhealthy and my body showed, and I was weak and miserable. But I had to change how I eat so I can best take care of my children and I could best be here. I was having heart issues. I was having high blood. I was having blood sugars that were very high, diabetic. And so I decided, okay, I need to be here long term for my children. So I better change how I eat. So I'm just sharing the self-care is important for you. It's part of how we take care of our children. So please do not neglect that. If you have to change how you eat, it doesn't mean that you go throw everything out that is not pleasant in your cupboard, but start taking steps, start praying, God, what can I change? Will you please help me? It really honestly takes the grace of God though. To me, I find it doesn't matter how much determination, I need God to help me make these changes. So I just cried out to him and he helped me, and I got friends who do the trim healthy mama lifestyle. So I started learning how to eat better, how to increase protein in my meals, how to cut out sugars. And that really changed my life. I lost 40 pounds and I got more strength to take care of my children, but it's not done. It's a continual learning project, learning things. So now I'm like, what else can I improve in my life so I can be a better mom? So I'm working on my gut health, now exercising. So it's important though, in your taking care of everybody, to realize that you actually have to take care of yourself. That I didn't do so well. So I'm learning now, because I can only give people what I have. So when I was exhausted and tired, I didn't have much to offer to my children, right? But my children want a happy, a more energetic mom because I take care of myself. So do not feel bad for taking care of yourself. It's crucial that you take care of yourself. So if you didn't sleep through the night last night, make a plan to have a nap. Give your child a quiet time, right? Just sit there, don't move. And sometimes you might not even be able to go to bed because maybe your 5-year-old is not, but okay, give him crayons and craft it and take a nap on the couch. I mean, just sit right there next to them and say, this is your circle, this is where. Teach them to have quiet time. Even if you're not napping, I used to teach my children, you can't hear me. Can you hear me now, the rest of you? I used to teach my children, I still teach my children to have quiet time. Like I just can't have noise all day long, from when we get up to night. So I would have 1 hour in the afternoon, because I homeschool, where it was quiet time. So get a book and read quietly. You say you can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Anybody else hear me? Hello? Okay, I think everybody else was fine. So I would have quiet time in the afternoon where everybody sit down, read a book, do some coloring, do an activity, education activity, build something, do a quiet craft. Hi, thank you. Yes, you can hear me. Okay, great. That's awesome. Because it's important for them, to my mind, to have quiet. So I would teach my children, just 1 hour, I need you to do something quiet. You may in your own corner, because I didn't want them together and like arguing and fighting. You sit here, you sit here, you sit here. There's a time at 1 hour, we're all gonna do some quiet activities because mama needs quiet. But you know what? It also teaches my children that quiet is important. We live in a culture that's so noisy. Like you have to have music going on in your ears. You have to have some kind of noise at the same time. But I'm like, it's also important now, walk with God, to learn to appreciate quiet time, to be still and to be able to hear his voice. So it worked out double. So he gave me a break, but he also taught my children to be okay with being quiet. So that's important. So do what you need to do as a mom to just make sure you take a break throughout the day. Just make sure you have time where you just, this is my time for replenishing. So to me, that was the afternoon 1 hour. I needed time, and you might need more than that. I needed time to just replenish before the dinner prep came up, before afternoon activities, we went for a walk, or things like that. So make priorities. It's not gonna make self-care is not gonna come by itself. You have to prioritize that. And if you're going to wait until life is less busy as a mom, it never comes, right? So yes, I don't have newborns and I don't have toddlers, but it's still busy. I have teenagers, it's still busy. So it's never gonna be less busy for you, mom. So you're just gonna have to pencil it in and say, this is my self-care time, so that I can so I can rejuvenate, I can take better care of myself, so I can be a better mom. And you gotta justify in your head, this helps me so I can do my job better. Because you're not a robot. You gotta refill, you gotta recharge, you gotta allow God to renew you. And that's important. And thus quiet time is when sometimes I took a nap. Sometimes I had time to be in the Word and prayer. Sometimes I listened to an encouraging sermon, a teaching that just upbuilded me, or some teaching on parenting that I needed. But those were crucial for me to have. Everybody was quiet, and I could listen to something on parenting that I needed to implement in my home to help me. So those are important things. So anyways, I just wanted to come here and encourage you on these things. I hope it's helping. Hello there. Hope you had experienced. Yes, I'm doing good. I am doing well. I hope you guys are doing good. I just wanted to share those tips that have helped me and say, I know you're a busy parent. I know you're so busy, but make sure you set some time aside to take care of yourself so you can be a better parent. All right. So that's my word of encouragement today. I got lots to do today. Oh my goodness. Friday is a busy day, but we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. I'm just going to pray. Lord, I thank you for today. I thank you for calling us to raise these children for your glory. I pray for strength, for grace, love, and joy, and patience, and everything we need to raise these children for your glory. And will you help me and the parents watching to just take time to pause and show us what self-care looks like so we can best serve our family, in Jesus' name. Amen. Do you know Jehovah? Yes, that's the one I'm praying about. So thank you guys for being here. Do you? Oxy, do you know him? So, well, I gotta go. You guys have a great day. I'll in like about 2 hours with the live where I'm gonna do a dessert. I started this new 10 days of dessert, healthy desserts competition I'm doing on this channel live. So if you watch it and comment and answer one of the questions I put you in a draw to win one of my t-shirt designs. So make sure you look out for that. All right, bless you. Have a great day. You can do this. Bye.